Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear aspirants of TET, here from today onwards, inshallah, we are going to start English. So, as we know all that in TET paper, we are going to get English for 30 marks. In those, 24 marks for content and 6 marks for pedagogy. So, here content for 24 marks, titles are there, parts of speech, tenses, types of sentences, prepositions and articles, degrees of comparison, direct and indirect speech, questions and question tags, active and passive voice, use of phrases, comprehension, composition, vocabulary, meaning of idiomatic expressions, correction of sentences, sequencing of the sentences in the given paragraph, error identification within a sentence. So these are the topics for content, which is for 24 marks. Next, 6 marks for pedagogy. 6 marks here pedagogy topics are there: aspects of English language, history, nature. This we shall see later on this. First we shall start the content, which is for 24 marks. In that first topic, parts of speech. So dear aspirants, from childhood onwards we are learning and we know about these parts of speech. So there are 8 parts of speech: noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, preposition and interjection. Let me say once again. So noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, preposition and interjection. So here first topic, that is noun. What is noun actually? Noun is the name of person, place, thing, etc. Any name of the person, like Ali, Sachin, Dhoni, okay, Mr. Joseph, any name. Okay, name of the place, any place, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, India, any place. Things, any material thing, any things like blackboard, book, pen, pencil, classroom, furniture, etc. Okay, so here types of nouns are there. Here types of nouns, there are actually 5 types of nouns are there, but more to, if we add, we shall say no more. Main types 5 are there, remain these all are, we can count as in types only. So here first one is common noun, second one is proper noun, third one abstract noun, fourth one concrete noun, fifth one countable noun, sixth one uncountable noun, seventh one compound noun, eighth one collective noun, singular noun, ninth one, and the last one, that is 10th one, plural noun. So here common noun, common means general, non-specific people, non-specific places, non-specific things. Okay, so those are called as common nouns. So non-specific people means, non-specific means man, woman, any man, any woman, girl, any girl, boy, any boy. Okay, city, any city means general city, any city, not particular name we are mentioning. Religion, any religion. Okay, so like that we are called for general things we can call common noun. Next, the second one is proper noun. Proper noun is used to show the specific people, places, things. Albert Einstein, London means Specific means APJ Abdul Kalam was the great scientist of India. APJ Abdul Kalam was the great scientist of India. Means here we are showing speciality, specific person. Okay. Next, Sachin is the fast batsman of Indian cricket team. Sachin, specified person. Salman Khan is the great hero in Bollywood. Okay, like that, specified personalities we can say. Okay, next, abstract noun, something that you cannot perceive with your five senses, like belief. We can believe, we can feel this belief word, we can feel, we can assume, we can say, but we cannot touch it. Belief is not a material, belief is not a place to touch, belief is not a thing to touch. Only we can feel love, pride, happiness, childhood, motherhood, adulthood. Okay, these all are the abstract nouns which we cannot touch. Okay, it is not a location, it is not a place, it is not a thing. Okay, so here those are called abstract nouns. Next, concrete noun, something that you can perceive with your five senses. Concrete nouns is nothing but material noun. Another name we can say material noun. So here, something that you can perceive. Perceive means something we can touch, we can take, we can walk along with that, like that. Okay, apple, lion, ice, flower. Okay, next, classroom, book, pen, pencil, water bottle, vegetable. Okay, like those we can call concrete nouns. Here, countable noun can be counted: pen, pencils, apple, apples, book, books, train, trains, clock, clocks. Okay, countable nouns which we can count. Uncountable noun cannot be counted, like milk, music, food, water. Means one milk, two milk, three milk we cannot say. It can quantify but it cannot count. Music, one music, two music also we cannot say. Food, water, snow, rice, etc. Compound noun, made up of two or more smaller words, like text, book, snow, ball, sea, food, sun, flower, class, room, black, board. Like those we can call compound noun. Next, collective noun, refer to a group of things as one whole bunch. Audience, flock, group, family, class. Class means some group of people we can call class. Okay, so class, group, family, bunch, audience, flock, these all are comes under collective nouns. Next, singular noun, refer to one person, place, things or idea. Cat, dog, sheep, monkey. The singular noun, plural nouns are not much important. Only these 8 parts of noun, 8 types of nouns are very very important. Those are common noun, proper noun, abstract noun, concrete noun, countable noun, uncountable noun, compound noun, collective noun, singular noun, plural noun. Okay, here okay, so here we have come across with the types of nouns and what is noun definition and parts of speech, and we also discussed for content how many marks and pedagogy for how many marks. Here once again I am repeating: parts of speech, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, preposition and interjection. Noun is the name of the person, place or things. Types of nouns, How many types of nouns are there? 10 types of nouns are there. Common noun, proper noun, abstract noun, concrete noun, countable noun, uncountable noun, compound noun, collective noun, singular noun, and plural noun. So you should go through with this all. Inshallah, we shall discuss tomorrow pronoun and its types. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.